These players are on the last year of their contract.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two.
Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
Now a run on first down. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
15 more yards.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made.
He slams it in there, and he is... They'll begin here on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Past the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 80. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Vikings first down.
Now, faking the give. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces.
Jack Panther. 60 vices, 60 vices.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He's going to try it here again. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. A gain of 48. 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
On the ready.
A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play for Minnesota. It's a gain of 34.
At the 11-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Not much there, maybe a yard. 2 minutes remaining here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this.
Ready up. Here we go.
Back to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll...
Okay, ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. 70.
He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
A gain of 11 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half.
Ready.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice one there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Get it. Ready.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. A fair catch signaled. And
Here we go. Ready.
He'll try the right side this time. He turned nothing into something, spinning forward. Give him a gain of about 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And we'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 14.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, we just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
It's fourth down.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to.
On the double.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Moving left.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
Let's go now.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Joseph there on the coverage.
Go! 18 Cardinals.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. What can they do here on third down and 7? Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Stretch the eagle.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Vikings.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Up the middle they go. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. So a win here for the Vikings. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make
The city of Dublin always ready to fill a stadium for some friendly competition. And today, the Irish crowd has shown up in force, not for Gaelic football or hurling or rugby partner, no, but to welcome the NFL to the beautiful Emerald Isle. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. They've alternated wins and losses over the first 3 weeks of the season. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. Play straight ahead. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Vikings first down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Viking 18.
Second down pass play coming. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. Steelers in the dime for this third down.
Let's go now.
To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Let's go. Steady.
They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's completed right side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
Ready.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Let's go.
They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
First down, Vikings.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Ready. 77.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the Steelers' 14-yard
18 Cardinals. Ready.
Back to throw. And he has the Minnesota touchdown.
Get up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Get up.
First down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. For the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Trying the right side. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, great.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Minnesota touchdown. They go play action on 1st down. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More from Dublin after this. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it at the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. There's a dime up the middle. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Minnesota.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Now, this Irish crowd has been great so far. No surprise there, and still 2 quarters left to play here in Dublin. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going to... Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. Hits some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
A 28-yard
1st down from the 42.
1st down, Vikings.
He'll work against the blitz. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Setting him on the dive. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Drew Phillips making the tackle. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 65.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. On the move. Headed right. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Steelers are going to have... Back to work after throwing the pick. And there's a man there intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rolling back is the handoff. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the well again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Another carry for him. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go now.
This time it's a passing play. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Vikings.
Here's a throw. Forced out to his right. Complete out to the right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
And he drives this forward to the 6. He's been as active in the passing game as anyone on this team, and to very good results, Brock.
Yeah, it just feels like, Kate, nobody can cover him. And that's the advantage you have with these elite running backs, these dual threat guys.
And he'll bring it to the end zone.
On the jump.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. The Steelers calling their first time out. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second time out. First down from the 42.
First down, Minnesota.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's the handoff. They take this in for the score. The Vikings go up by 12 in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the...
It's a win for the Vikings. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They start the drive with Peterson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Vikings.
Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Now a give to Peterson running right. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on third down. Over the middle, complete. That's Jenkins. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Vikings send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much. They go play action here on first down. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll take it just outside the 40. That'll be put in the books as a... And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Now he'll tuck this and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
McNabb to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on their NFC West rivals, the 49ers. And this is the Niners wideout. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Vikings first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Jenkins. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Peterson running right. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, well, they would have been better served. Just turn around and yell, look out, because here they come.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it. The Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's McNabb. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. And
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now it's McNabb. That is caught. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Vikings.
They'll try the middle with Peterson. He'll take this to the 46.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's fourth down. And this ball's going to be down now right at... Welcome back now here in London. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now he's going to step up and run. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. McNabb. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They go play action. It's McNabb. He's got his man. It's taken in. We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. To throw, McNabb. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, McNabb. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. And this is... late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Now McNabb. He finds his man complete. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guy... So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Miami Dolphins. And this is the running back. Folks, this is a moment of brilliance. He's gone. They're not gonna get him. From there, it's on to Cincinnati. Checking in on the Bengals, they're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's a guy coming off a 93-catch season from a year ago, Wan'Dale Robinson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. One more to get to. From London, the Vikings with a 2nd straight European game as they take on Cleveland. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd and 5. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. A play fake. Now McNabb. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 1st down. Here's a run with Peterson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They run again and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his...
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This is intercepted. And the return will be stopped. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Brings up third down and
from the gun, here's McNabb. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a fair catch called for and made just out. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set to go once more. Out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend. See a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
And the Vikings first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 43. They give it to Peterson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Hard throw, incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So a good punt there, but a nice...
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
And off comes to Peterson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
On the set.
Of 9. It's 4th down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete.
Shut up.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And the Vikings
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here's a screen to Powell. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings 1st down.
They run over center with Peterson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 94 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That's another.
They run again on 1st down, Peterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line.
Another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10.
McNabb to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the LA Chargers.
Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's the kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. And if you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 12 carries, 96 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
His throw incomplete. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on first down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Up the middle, it's Peterson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
He was brought down by Fabian Moreau. A gain of 5. First down, Vikings.
Again, Peterson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Let's go now. 19.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking for the end zone.
That is incomplete. For the Vikings at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a close. It's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Peterson. And him. Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Little pitch and catch here to Rudolph. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Peterson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
73 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a run with Peterson. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
Touchdown, Vikings! It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They pitch it out to Peterson. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 and the 36.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Peterson.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Looking to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Peterson. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 27. They need 2. Here's third down.
And it's third down.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a nice special teams job here. Back to throw now on first down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now second down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They run with Peterson. He's been busy tonight. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a give to Peterson running left. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Now second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll try the middle with Peterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Out of the gun now on third down. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter. They'll boot it away from about his 35. Fair catch called for right around the 11. Carry number 20 now for Peterson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Boy, 179 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now a first throw here in overtime. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They run. Peterson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down.
Minnesota.
They'll try and run wide side with Peterson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Ford Field. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll be marked down very close to the 1st down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short. They'll try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Vikings 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
And the Vikings first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Vikings first
We'll try the right side this time. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Well,